Let's see what that's like. Okay, break your ankle or break your back, you choose.
Touch my foot.
Sure.
It's like, oh my god, PJ, too much. I need emotional support.
You don't want to be choked on camera. Hello, my name is Lucie Petit, I'm a French model in Hong Kong, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to Supermodelme Revolution Season 6 Episode 3. Let's dig in right now. So pretty, the house.
This is my okay. Thank you very much. Milk cream.
Hand over.
You can't be like that, putting other people down just to get on top.
Isabel, I think
It's a question of moral.
I know I did something wrong and I'll take the responsibility for it. Be ready.
She knows, she's explained herself.
Okay.
It's okay, mistakes
I'm
happen.
not a perfect person.
You better cast your doubts aside, because danger stops when you enter the catwalk.
Okay, so we know it's a catwalk.
Me and Priska are the only ones that have no catwalk experiences. And it's...
Yeah! Good luck. The thing is, when it comes to catwalk, even if you don't have so much experience, at the end of the day, it's all about the attitude that you have. So if you go there confident and like, you know, having a bit of that gaze of, yeah, again, confidence, feeling like you're gonna rock it, usually it turns out pretty well. Now, if you're not feeling it, that you're stressing out, that, you know, it doesn't come very naturally, we're also gonna be seeing that as well. So relax and take it easy. It's just a walk at the end of the day, right?
Into this industrial area.
Ooh, I love the old matchy look.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
That's awesome! Oh my.
Are we gonna have to do that?
Yeah. Choose your heels carefully.
Of shipping containers is a 10-meter long and dangerously narrow catwalk.
Oh my god.
Strut your stuff one by one.
I'm scared of heights and I am terrified.
To
God,
infinity
I
and
don't
beyond!
know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off.
What a challenge. Okay, so some of them have never walked the runway, so that's gonna be very interesting. All gonna be about balance and really working on your fears, right? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how wide the platform is, you're still gonna be walking more or less straight. But it is affecting you when it's that narrow and you're also up in the air, so ooh, interesting challenge, girls.
All of this wearing these platform heels.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, at least there's a strap.
How am I gonna walk in these really high heels?
And you're gonna go and do a turn
If
as
you
well.
fall, you will be caught
360.
in safety by rigs and harnesses provided by Ultimate, so you are in good hands. And
All
to
right,
make your
safety
catwalk even
first.
more- Hannah, your turn. Priska.
Isabel.
I don't blame them for choosing me last. It will drive me to become a better team player.
All right, model. Keep those legs from shaking. It's
Feel a
time
little-
to walk the plank.
I love the fact as well that they've done it in an industrial area that really kind of showcases well what Singapore is about, right? It's a bit in a way similar to Hong Kong. Like you've got a bunch of different things, like new things, older things, transport, all these containers. It's part of the decor, so interesting.
You gotta work with these heels. They are just crazy.
Wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling myself, keep your face
Do not look
strong.
down.
Keep looking forward, and whatever you do, don't look down.
Yeah.
I am super confident when it comes to catwalk.
All right. Let's see what that's like. Okay.
No, I was
Break your
thinking of
ankle or break your
back
back.
up
You choose.
Just continue.
Honestly, I do the bird flap. Just like keep your balance like this. You know what? Just go back up. It's okay. Just pretend nothing happened.
Exactly. Show must go on. That's something as well that happens, like, you know, sometimes you slip, sometimes you lose a shoe, like sometimes you know, just mumble a bit. It's just natural things that happens. The most important is that show must go on. You just stand back up Get your attitude back on and keep going. People would forget about it. Or at least not as much as if you were making a whole thing about it after falling down, but okay, it happens to everyone, me included.
Catwalk experience and
I mean, the shoes as
rise.
well.
So for someone
It's like the stripper shoes. No one wears these shoes during a runway.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Wow.
That's an extra point from my team.
Steady, steady. Catch your balance. Slowly turn. You got this. That's it. Couple more steps. Hey, for your first runway, not bad. Good job.
What an experience for the first one.
Run.
And the thing as well, the slower you go, the harder it's gonna be, so. I mean, you can make it work as well, very artistic, right? If you let your balance go like Anna Cleveland when you're walking the runway, that will do it. I mean, it's
Holy
tough
shit.
to look comfortable doing that, guys.
I'm
Huh?
so high up right now.
Jennifer, are you ready?
Nope.
Yeah.
I can't move, but this is where I have to face my fear.
Here we go.
You go, girl.
Fall. I'm relying on this girl who's afraid of heights to basically mess things up.
She's rocking it.
I'm here to prove myself. I'm here to redeem myself.
34. 34. Okay. Now it's time for Team Hannah for a total of...
I was like, based on what? What are the criteria? Like the speed, how much they've shaken in there?
So we're at Kinky right now. We've got this gorgeous view of NBS in the background. The sun is setting.
Pissed, really.
I don't know why we lost. Like, nothing added up.
I mean, they just had room for half the number of girls. They had to find a way to make it work. It's okay, you'll get something next time.
One of you guys look like Shrek with chicken legs and on like some tiny heels.
I think that Nikki was a little bit too much of a sore loser, saying that someone looked like Shrek in heels. Maybe she was just saying that because she felt really angry about herself for choosing the wrong teammates.
Yeah, but I don't know, just being mean for the sake of
So
being
I
mean.
just got the confirmation that I was bully shamed, and I cannot believe that it's 2021 and I'm going to talk about body positivity.
If I can add up to that, we're all different, and that's the beauty of this world. If we all had the same body, the same face, it would be boring as fuck. And that's the thing as well, you know, with nowadays, everyone getting surgeries on a regular basis, you're like, you're all gonna end up looking the same. And what when you'll be wanting to have kids as well? What are the kids are gonna be looking like? They won't even be looking like you. Is that something that you really want to be doing to yourself? We're done with all these things. Everyone's different. Just if you assume yourself, that's all that matters. If you're not happy about your body, then do something about it. But don't do something about it because other people tell you or society tells you that this is not the standards or whatsoever that this perfect standards are nowadays in this world. So.
Sexy photo shoot challenge.
Ooh.
You will be tasked to pose with 2 male models.
Hello, cutie pie.
All right. In general, for photos that you would use for your portfolio, you wouldn't really be picking photos where you are posing with other models unless they are actually being used as props and they're male models. So in that case, if you're more the one on top, kind of like the main character in there, then this is useful for your portfolio and this can actually really work.
Okay, to keep it simple, you guys just gonna love me for 10 minutes. Like, really show that love.
You're the first one, you can do whatever.
That's something that comes with putting with other models as well, especially when it's male models. Sometimes, you know, it takes a bit of time to get more comfortable, depending on who you're working with as well. Sometimes not just necessarily male models, but just working with other people. It's like you need to have this like alchemy on set that needs to work, like this little chemistry where people are interacting with each other. So sometimes when you don't know them and you're just starting straight away and you've got 10 minutes, you have to make it work. So make it count.
For her in this shot.
That's good as well that she's like a bit over them.
She definitely
In the
didn't
photos that will
overwhelm
look
herself like
good.
she usually does.
Pop your right hip up a little bit. Let's create a curve.
Surprise.
Are you okay with that? That's something as well that comes with photo shoots working with male models sometimes. Like you have to
eventually
set boundaries and limits from the beginning. Then like if she's okay with having the guy touching her butt during the photo shoot, that's fine. But that's also something to keep in mind, you know. It's not because you're interacting with other models that you can allow yourself to treat them like if they were just accessories. But okay, maybe he has the permission, so we don't know.
Walk it, Jennifer.
Ooh,
When you do that with your face, this is like Sports Illustrated
Sexy
worthy right
Jennifer.
now. You're killing
Yeah.
it. Well done, girl.
You guys are gonna be like my bitches. Having two male models around me is definitely
All right. Bit of respect in here.
I really appreciate when people tell me what to do on set because I really want to learn from it.
Being guided when you're on a photo shoot is always so great, because sometimes as much as you are aware of what you're doing, of your body position, the posture, the face, you know, the movements, you have your own perspective, but sometimes there are details that you can't really see from the actual camera perspective. So it's always good to have someone as well to have a look at that and make sure that you get that ideal photo in the end. So no, good job.
Wow, so graceful.
Yeah. Gorgeous legs.
Dancing. Oh my god.
Standing.
Strong start. As I'm shooting, you have to work with different elements like the sun, the water, two male models, and of course myself in a swimsuit that I have to sell.
Yeah.
She's perfect in hair in this too. It's so assertive.
Use them as accessories in this case, yeah.
Okay, good, Melanie.
Accessories again. All our respect, right?
Really sexual, so I want you guys to act with me. I really want to portray a different side.
Really sexual.
Because everyone's doing feminine things. Okay? I know I cannot
Ooh, that's
do
interesting.
the same thing.
Something
or else
stronger,
I wouldn't
I guess.
be in the top. Touch my foot.
Sure.
It's like, oh my god, PG, too much. I need emotional support for this pose. It is just way too hot.
To be
You don't
honest,
want to
I'm
be
quite
choked on
nervous
camera.
because the shape of my body is quite different than any other girls. At least a little bit curved.
Yes, power posing. I love
Yeah.
this.
Which is coming out of an oyster.
Elongating your body as much as you can, really twisting it as well. Unless you want to go more dramatic, there's always different ways.
Okay, okay. Good start, good start.
It's like he's stealing her away.
So my hands and legs, they're feeling shaky.
That's cool.
Remember, I forgot to eat lunch. I just really wanted to get my shit together there.
Sometimes when it comes to having a photo shoot when it's underwear or lingerie, you tend to be thinking, oh, it's better if I don't eat, right? I want my belly to be as flat as possible. Just be careful with that because they're also shooting outdoors, it's hot. Skip lunch is what she said.
Forgot to eat lunch.
Gotta be careful with that as well. Like drink a lot of water, girl, and even at least eat something light. Maybe don't get super full that you're gonna have your stomach sticking out, but it's still important to eat, alright?
Yes! I can tell that she's definitely not feeling her best, and I just keep seeing her take these really deep breaths. And I don't know, it's just...
Ooh!
Shit.
Any help?
Let's call a medic.
I'm really not sure where I'll be.
Sugar,
in the
give her
elimination,
sugar.
but I really hope that the judges give me another chance.
Stunning, also Wang. Hi girls, good to see you again. Just to remind you what you're fighting for. The winner of Supermodel League.
I think for this, it worked out because you
That's really nice. Like the guys are looking at her, so she's the main focus. She's also the one that takes the most space in the photo. That's so nice. Super cool. Nothing to say. Well done.
Your body, I liked how you popped your hip out. Just
Yeah,
the position
she's
of
got
how you
the
work.
body,
And
girl.
This
Stunning.
performance so far has been pretty mediocre. That's changed this week. If I turned the page in the magazine, I would stop and go, ooh, what's that brand? I can see
She's so
your muscles
toned.
rippling, and that is
And the
so
swimsuit looks great.
sexy.
What's the brand, actually?
Nikki, it was not your day, was it?
No.
There's a lot of lessons that all of you
Not
can
bad.
learn from Nikki's experience. Make sure that the photographer has something to work with before moving on to a different pose altogether.
Thank you.
Next up.
Building up to it, pose by pose.
Hi.
Oh, that's interesting that she's standing.
It's a disconnect with the face and the body. You have an amazing body, you know, and I felt like you could have done so much more with it.
All right, thank you, Wiwi.
Thank you.
I don't know, I like it. That changes that she was standing up compared to the other girls as well.
For me, I'm kind of the middle of the road with this photo. Not your best photo for me.
Queen,
Still nice.
watching you on set is incredible. To look at the images, we struggled to find one.
That may also
I
be
think
on the
you
photographer.
know what to do,
Teamwork,
but you're
guys.
not checking with the photographer what he's capturing.
That's the thing as well. When it comes to taking photos, sometimes when you're hearing the click, you know exactly when the photo is taken, you know when to move and when to evolve from one pose to the other. A little tips for the ones who only take photos on their phones. If you have someone else taking a photo for you, do switch on the sound so that you know exactly when they're taking the photo. Instead of having someone be like, okay, got it, and you're like, shit, I wasn't ready for it. Switch on the sound or ask them to actually count. Like, okay, switch on the sound, that's gonna be better than having them go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. But at least you know exactly when the photo is taken and you can evolve from that.
Asa, do you like the photo?
It's nice, but I don't see her as the main one in there though.
You showed your amazing body.
Girl, you are so entertaining. You were really directive to the guys. You were communicating well. That you were moving so quickly. You were borderline dancing.
Which, to be frankly honest, it's good to do that, but you need to time it slower. Like, you can still be doing movements and moving around, but also not doing it too fast so that someone has the time to capture it. Your photographer can capture it. Dancing while modeling, it's a good thing to do, but to a certain speed, yeah.
You have one snap, and if this is your final shot that was chosen, I don't like it.
The legs are cut.
You're straight.
Arms is a bit
So I feel
lost
uncomfortable
there.
when I look at this shot.
Zelene, this is a stunning photo.
This is cool.
You look royal.
Pushing
you look
them
high
out, like-
fashion. You look expensive.
Yeah,
This is a great shot. You should be really proud of yourself.
nailed it. Probably my favorite.
I had my first catwalk, and then I got home and the girls were body shaming me. I just want to say that I'm very grateful to be here and to have a voice, and I will definitely speak more about body positivity. And I really hope that the girls will do the same as models and as future role models.
Damn!
It's 2021. It's so important to finally having, you know, models raising their voices, sharing their opinions, and not just letting people step on them and tell them what to do, because that's also something that came with the industry, that for way too long they were asking, I mean, not just asking models, but like no one would speak up because you always worry that if you say something to the wrong person or just if you say something bad, it's gonna come back at you and then you won't be working again. You know, it's such a small industry and such a small world, but it's good that they're encouraging them as well to speak up and share their opinion. This is what it is about nowadays. You know, you don't want to be just a model, you want to be a role model, someone who inspire other people to do greater in life and share values that are meaningful and valuable to you, to other people, rather than all the bad negative thoughts that come sometimes with the modeling industry, that this is a time to shake off all these stereotypes and start something new. So, revolution time, loving it.
It hurts my heart that the industry is like this, and that it's still like this.
Speaking of body positivity, it is changing, but there's still people that are way behind. There has been a lot of improvement over the years in different markets as well. Like, Asia is only recently starting, but if you look at the US, it's been starting already before. So there are things evolving, but yeah, on what grounds as well would you body shame her? Like, she's not big, she's not like too skinny either. Like, she's got a good body. So where is this coming from in the first place?
I don't know why I said it. I don't know what happened to me for me to say that. And I'm sorry.
Girls, this may be a competition, but that does not mean we beat each other
Yeah.
down. The world
Like you want to come out of that strong and proud of what you've achieved, right? The way you've achieved it as well.
are change makers.
But then again, mistakes
and we
happen.
can use our voice to advocate for change, no matter what it is. Here's your photo.
It's good she apologized, at least. She's aware of it.
Girl,
Lesson learned.
you and your body confidence.
They're all in like beige tones today, like khaki and beige tones.
She was communicating with the models and
Love
she
the
did a good
photo.
job.
I just feel like I don't know how much more she can grow other than just being a beauty model.
So do you think this can be trained?
I think she's quite high fashion.
Jennifer.
I loved the photo. I mean, there's really not
These
much I could
angles,
say. I was,
it's
blown away.
I'm hoping.
so
fingers
nice.
crossed.
Yeah, altogether, it looks a bit
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
like she's resting on him. It's still a nice photo.
The last 5% in her energy bank. Hannah, she's either hit or completely missed. She was top photo last week, and then what? What's this inconsistency even?
I mean, it's not bad, but there's better ones in the load, but it's not bad.
Moving on to Wee Wee. She didn't even have a basic standing.
First of all, she looks like a ballet dancer. She's very elegant and graceful. It's interesting to have her standing compared to the other ones, so not bad.
It's a big guac guac guac.
We are moving on to Quinn and I don't love this photo, guys.
I mean, maybe I just see something different. Like, I actually like this picture.
Okay, it's also a bit weird that the angle, like the guy is like looking straight into her boobs at the moment, but it's still a nice photo.
And her figure, and I'm not mad at it.
It's not the worst, no. Now we have Melanie.
Okay, sorry, I've paused it exactly where the subtitles are covering her, but that's the thing though, that's the whole point. Taking more room in the photo, we would see her more obviously than we are right now.
Oh, TJ.
I do feel like she was on a different channel. I don't think it hit the brief. Right. I was distracted too that I could only see half her body. So I
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the thing, like the leg was cropped, like...
Zelene's ambition is what really caught my attention.
Love it, Zelene. Favorite photos of them all. Like, both the way she's standing, she's curving her legs as well, so that makes her looks even smaller. She's powerful, she's popping that shoulder in the end. Her long neck, the expression, the attitude, and at the same time she's pushing the guys away. It's working perfectly. Amazing photo. Amazing.
Image is so strong.
Booyah!
Her self-certainty is just coming out of her. Like she is erupting. Exactly. As much as I commend her for bearing her soul and telling us that, I don't know.
I agree. She's great at speaking up, standing up as a role model. Although in this photo, okay, personally, I find it a bit maybe too much. Like it's very sexual.
Hello there.
Hey, she has curves and she's showing them, so good on her. Like I love the attitude and the confidence in this.
I don't know what my fate will be in this competition, but
I love the way she's dressed as well. These long pants make her look really tall.
being a model has always been my dream since I was a baby. And I think that I have more to show you.
A baby,
It's not
since you
me,
were a
and I
baby.
think Priska,
That's our early career choices.
Good luck.
Bye, Wee Wee.
I'm still not having a lot of modeling experience and skills yet. Well, Supermodelme
There's always
has
something to
been
work
a
on
challenging
to get
journey,
better over time.
but I have
Everyone.
learned that I am fearless.
Next time on Supermodelme.
Ooh.
You'll be stepping into your new role as social influencer.
XYZ.
Yes. I don't know if you want to hire
Push,
should be a
pull,
lawyer, not
push,
a model.
I
pull.
want you all to unleash the powerful, conquering modern woman.
And here comes the Subaru sponsorship.
this whole drama, it is affecting my shoe.
No, you stop talking, okay?
Drama! Alright!